I'm going to do some no-nonsense color study stuff here. I want to learn more about a mix of a couple different things. Quinacridone burnt orange, quinacridone. That's very watery quin burnt orange. And quinacridone pink. Watery quin pink. Adjust that shape. And now I'm going to think about a combination of both of those. Quin burnt orange, and yes, I know some of this is off camera, and some quin pink. But I'm trying to find the watery version of what would be right in the middle there. It's not really a burnt orange, and it's not really pinkish red. I'm going to try that. Partly what I'm thinking about is, can I think of the color that's now in between the in-between? So if I grab a little bit more, yeah, that's more pink. That's a little bit too concentrated. That's looking quite a bit darker than that. It may dry different, but I'm not going to worry about that just right now. But I am going to grab a little bit more burnt orange and water. It is kind of good to really point out that this is not a two-color study per se, but in truth, it's more of a three-color study, because the water represents the white paper. So it really is understanding the variety of mixes I can get from those two pigments, those two paints. And different amounts of water, and I'll be mixing them and making it a little bit darker, etc., etc. Over on this other side, I think this first one, my idea was that I was going to be halfway. Oh well, you guys are hogging. But I'm going to do a different thing that I want to learn about I'm actually using a different water as well, cleaner water. And I'm going to start with a cobalt teal. And I want to see several things. First, I was thinking with quinacridone pink just by itself. I'm still gonna. That's still what I'm gonna do. There's just so many darn combinations that the more you do these, just the more you'll be in charge of what color where. So that's still my quinacridone pink. And since cobalt teal is greenish and quin pink is reddish, and since green and red are opposite each other on the color wheel, what I would expect is for these guys to really start graying each other out, if not completely graying each other out. Well, that's definitely grayed out some, but still quite pink. Oh, that was fun. That's definitely starting to gray out, and in fact, I wonder if that sort of, even though it doesn't look like either of them at all, yeah, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. That there's, it's dulling out, but because there's plenty of blue in the cobalt teal as well, that the blue is making it lean towards a violet. So it's a gray violet. But the cobalt teal is a fun pigment that does granulating, wacky, fun things. It often will sort of break up when it dries in ways that I think are very attractive. And perhaps you will too. But now I still want to sort of find the in-between of the in-betweens. So a little bit more green. That seems possibly not quite grayed out enough. It's a good practice because these mixed colors really don't look like the parent colors, whereas over here, at least they're somewhat related. That was a bit of a strong statement, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so this, because it dulls it out so much, it's a little bit hard to still think of it as coming from the quin pink. I hope I'm making sense with that. But either way, doing this with any and every color combination you can think of is a great way to pass your time, in my humble opinion. I'm going to let this dry. I'll probably come back and maybe just do a little bit stronger layer on there. And in fact, let's see, just because I'm curious, and being curious is good, and this is just an exercise, I'm wondering, even though I know that's still pretty wet or damp, but what if I wanted that to be darker, a little bit stronger pink, a little bit darker pink, and I came in here and I tried doing that. Looks like it was pretty dry, so not much background or blooming going on that I was wondering if it would or not. So I'm going to try to log away that information too, just about how long I waited, about how dry it was. Okay, more soon.